West Fordham Road, Bronx. Heading down into Dykeman area, Washington Heights. A lot of traffic. No holidays are upon us. Traffic's gonna be ridiculous. That's what you have to look forward to. Holidays with the family and traffic. Get ready for the traffic. Good afternoon. On West Fordham Road and Sedgwick Avenue, heading into Washington Heights, Dykeman, and all that through there. She was moving on that side. Happy holidays. Back like we never left. You know? We were just celebrating Thanksgiving in 2024, and here we are again. Went around quick this time. This year flew by. We're already in 2026 in a couple of weeks. It's insane. Come on, my guys, let's go. Green light, let's go. Welcome to New York City, baby. Everybody gets to the red light and then they fall asleep at it. Everybody's in a rush to get to the red light. So yeah, happy holidays. Be safe out there. Eat a lot, gain a little. You know the vibes. Eat a lot of food, but gain a little weight. Here we go. Right here when we cross this bridge, we'll be in Manhattan, upper Manhattan, the Upper West Side. Checkpoint here, looks like New York City checkpoint. I think it was gonna be smart for me to take this phone down, you know, because they literally, I think they messing with the scooters. They might be ahead of us, and I'm sure if they see me live streaming, they'll probably give me a ticket. But let's see if they're on this side too. They're just on that side. But here's the holidays, so you're ready. This is the time where they're gonna start doing checkpoints. They're ramping up. They're ramping up. They're trying to catch you doing anything right now. Good afternoon. Ireland. Good afternoon from the Bronx, New York. Manhattan now, we're about to cross into. But yeah, there's a checkpoint on that side. If anybody's here, if you're coming into the Bronx, there's a checkpoint. I'm sure there's probably a checkpoint on this side too. Hopefully not. They're cracking down. Couple of people there, they got tow trucks ready. They already took somebody's truck. Let me take this down. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know if they're on my side too. They're definitely on that side. They got a few people on this side, for sure. Again, my apologies. I'll bring it back in a second. I'm not trying to get a ticket before the holidays. And this wouldn't be a ticket. This would be a moving violation. Because I'm in the car. But it looks clear. It looks clear. I don't see anything on our side. It's just on that side. So if you're coming into the Bronx, there's a checkpoint on the Fordham Road, the bridge that connects from Manhattan to Fordham Road. So don't come through here. You're not legal. I'm legal. The camera was screwing me. What about? Oh, there's a few downstairs. They weren't paying attention. Yikes. Happy holidays. Welcome to Manhattan, New York. They had my heart racing. Oh God. I gotta get out of this lane. This is a turn lane. I wanna go straight. I just wanna get away from here. Yeah, that's the one train right there, right in front of us. That's Broadway. 207th and Broadway right now. It's like, feels like it's gonna take an eternity to change now. Light is green. Allah, what's up? What's going on? Shout out, salute to everybody. Happy holidays from me, from the Bronx, from New York, wherever you at. Happy holidays. Be safe these holidays. Don't do nothing crazy. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. If you're gonna smoke, don't fly. Oh, man. Traffic is heavy. Traffic is heavy right now. Holidays. Everybody's trying to come out and shop and cause traffic. We'll be right here on Sherman, 207 and Sherman. Keep on going straight. Keep getting caught at the light. We're on 207 and Sherman. This is Manhattan. We're no longer in the Bronx, people. Yeah, welcome. If you've never been, welcome to New York City. Not Times Square and all that, but this is the real New York City. You know what I mean? You see the real day-to-day here. Select bus. Wherever you gotta go. They're out here 24 hours a day. 7 days a week. I'll catch a cab. Train. Wait, all these people are cabs on my left. Where we at? On 204th. 204th and Broadway. Traffic there. Somebody double parked. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know what they're doing, man. Nobody's indecisive. Anybody traveling to New York for the holidays? Or y'all staying in Delaware? This guy should have stood in Delaware. Academy and Broadway. Books was good. Salute. We're on Academy and Broadway right now. Good look at my brother. Always. We try to be as safe as we can, you know. But yeah, we heading into Washington Heights. We on Cummings Street and Broadway. I can't even make a left here on Dykeman. But we'll come back around to Dykeman for sure. This is the cloisters over here. If you ever been to this museum in this park here, this joint is crazy. This is like back in the days. You know what I mean? When the ships will pull up and they will shoot the cannon at the buildings and all that. This was one of those. That's how it looks up there. It looks like Jesus visited this thing here. The cloisters, the museum. If you're ever in New York, come check that out. Tell me, I'm enjoying this from like, you'll see. If you ever go there, you'll see what I'm talking about. Right, yeah, it does look like Jesus came here, like he might have lived here. That's how old it is. Imagine the stuff has like an electronic, like you get too close to the art and all that stuff. Alarms go off. I was setting all the alarms off because I didn't know I would get too close to the exhibits. Yeah, amazing and beautiful. You know, Sherman and Broadway, still on Broadway. And this will take us all the way downtown. Take us all the way downtown if you wanted to go there, maybe. Holla. 196. You'll see the George Washington Bridge market soon. Like another 10 blocks or something like that. Man, traffic is just going to be ridiculous today. Closer we get to Thanksgiving, the worse it gets. I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. Haven't been there. There's a lot of hidden gems out here, you heard? Food wise. A lot of little bodegas and stuff like that be having some good food. I'm gonna take you over there to the dude over there in the South Bronx that makes the pernil. Forget his name. I think his name is Piranha or Pirata, something like that. He's world famous. He's been on a bunch of those YouTube things. He makes pernil in the South Bronx. He be having lines out there. You heard over there by Jackson, about like 156 or something like that. He be having lines of people out there. You know, for that pernil. Famous people have come for it, you know. Famous food people have come here for it. Or in the Bronx. We're in Manhattan again. That's what I'm saying. Every time I'm in Manhattan, this side of Manhattan, this is still the Bronx to me, but it's not. The food out here is top tier, man. You wouldn't believe it. You'll go and spend $100 downtown in a crazy spot, and then you'll come here in a bodega. The same thing you bought over there for $100, you'll get for like $14, and you'll be like, wow, it was better over here. It'd be like that though. They say don't judge a book by the cover, but we judge it. I don't like the way that looks. Like, you haven't even tried it. Nah. As long as they clean, man, try it. They got, critters running around, you're ready. So I don't pay for food until, it's ready. I don't pay you for the food until, I mean, unless I go to fast food, I have no control over that, and I can't see them do it, but, and that's how normally it works anyway. In restaurants, they don't charge you before you eat, they charge you after you eat. If you're eating it, go in there. Well, a few people that are in here, you're ready, man. Happy holidays. I hope you have a blessed one, you know what I mean? I hope y'all get to enjoy with the family and with everyone else, the pets and pets are family, right? Everything and everyone else. Everybody does the holidays different, right? Some people rent out Airbnbs and the whole family goes. Some people are divided because they're in different states. But either way, man, beautiful technology. Just call them on the camera, and everybody can make it. But yeah. We're on 183rd and Broadway. This is the fishing range. Nice place to stop at. You know what I mean? Nice going, guys. We'll see one. Yeah, we're on 182nd right here. Right now we're gonna see the thing. I think it's on 179th. The George Washington Bridge. You can walk the George Washington Bridge if you ever come out here. And this is the thing I was saying. It's called Fort Tyrone Park Cloisters Museum. Look that up, man. I'm telling you, it seems like Jesus went there. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just, that's how old it's crazy in there. That's what I was saying with the little electric tags. You get too close to the art. Well, not art. It's not art. It's artifacts. Get too close, the joints are gonna ring, and you're ready. Your boy set off all of those alarms because soy presentado, and you're ready. Just be careful if you do go there. But it's beautiful enough. Let's see, I'm gonna turn here. I never came here, I've always walked over here. I've never driven over here. Let's see. Funny how that is, right? I've never driven here. It's the first time I see this along with y'all, because I don't walk this way. I would have walked through the back blocks to get up here. And again, I've walked the George Washington Bridge 2 times. Meaning I walked to Jersey and then back. So that's twice, right? That's 2 times in one day. Nah, so that's 1 time. But it felt like it was 2 times. And still I walked from, oh nice. I walked from Fordham Road section to the George Washington Bridge, crossed it, and then had to walk back. So 2 times. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it says the Cloisters Museum is to the right. Let's see. Hopefully they don't charge me, man. Hopefully it's not a charge to pull in there. You feel me? Yeah, man. Welcome to New York City, Manhattan. We're gonna see if we can go into the cloisters. You wouldn't be able to see the museum, but you can see the building. You'll see if we could go in there. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is old too. A lot of these buildings are pre-war buildings, what they call them, pre-war. You know, before the war and all that. And that's what I'm saying. This museum is like, it was like a fort or something. It's crazy. The way things change. So every time a bunch of people jump in, I'm gonna say the same thing, which is happy holidays. You already get that out the way, so because you figure they coming and going. So, but either way, this is Fort Washington right here, and I don't even know 181st. First time I'm here in the car. I don't think I've walked through here either. Again. Look, they got Christmas trees out there. That's crazy. Christmas trees are already out there on the side, ready to be picked up, and you already decorated. I always get my Christmas trees the 26th because they be on sale. You know what I mean? Everyone gets rid of them, so that's when I get them. Shout out to the people that never take the Christmas tree down there, because they know it's gonna happen like that in the blink of an eye. Christmas will be right back. Fort Washington and 185th. Welcome to the Julio's Law Show. I don't even know where I'm at. But yeah, shout out to all those people that never take the Christmas tree down. We see you and we recognize you. 187th and Fort Washington. Yeah, young man. The light is red. James, I'm good. How you doing, man? Happy holidays. Happy holidays. You're ready. Good vibes. Feeling great. We're alive. Above ground. Can't complain. I can't complain, and if I do, nobody listens. You know what I mean? So, I just don't. Oh, look, there's an Indian restaurant there. It says on Fridays, after 10 p.m., it's karaoke. So if you're ever out here, Fort Washington, 187, Kismet Indian Restaurant and Bar. They get it popping on Fridays with the karaoke after 10. I'm gonna have to holler at them now so they can pay me for that. That was a free ride. They just got it. Get you. You're ready. You know the vibers. MacGyvers. But yeah, this is not the closest. I still haven't seen the sign for it yet. I think we're pulling up on it right now. If you're ever out here, come check this out. Park is ginormous. Fort Tyrant Park, yeah, right here. The museum's in here. Again, I walked this, it's a mission to get up here, but it's worth it, I promise you. Promise you, it's worth it. Yeah, the streets are, some places they narrow. Right here it says museum is straight ahead. Hopefully they don't be like, yeah, you gotta pay for parking and you're already in here, so pay for it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Freaking vibes. Let's see. in New York City. You know? And they're on break, you ready? That's one of the, that's a restaurant. Again. Didn't even know that was there. The way you would go into it, you know what I mean? The cloisters. That's the way you would go in. You know what I mean? Yeah, this joint is from like this way. Again, I've never come here in a car. I didn't even know this was possible. I guess you don't gotta pay, because I didn't see nothing about paying nothing. What else? Oh, right here, real quick. The cloisters. Take the bus up here. I had seen something. I guess it was further back. And I ain't walking all of that. But yeah, this is like, one day I'll go in there and I'll go live so I can show you. But yeah, it's like, look at that. That's Jersey over there. It's New Jersey on that side. That side of the water. Oop, car coming. Car coming. Yeah, that side over there is New Jersey. Gotta be careful I don't wipe out here. So you come over here, walk this trail. This is a long one. This is probably like 3-4 mile trail. But yeah, that side over there, look, you see people walking the trail? That's the west side. That'll take you to the Manhattan, west side of Manhattan. That side over there is Jersey. The George Washington Bridge. You can see it right from here. You gotta get past these little shrubby trees. That's the George Washington Bridge right there. At George Washington. So if you're coming through right now from Jersey into Manhattan and then into the Bronx, you're ready. You will be coming in from this side. I'm sure you're not gonna be able to see. It's not even worth it. When we drive over there, you'll be able to see it a little better. But yeah, that's Jersey over there. One set of keys. Hey, yeah, welcome to New York City. Happy holidays. Be safe out there. You know what I mean? Have a good old time. Sorry. Oh my God, look at this. Almost. I just turned. I was about to just... Oh man. Yeah, that's the structure right there, man. The cloisters. Oh! Just like that, we out of here. Now, this is good to know. Now I know I could come here with the car. I've always walked up here because I thought you had to pay to park up here. I did not know. Now that I know, I will be here. It's a stop sign. He ain't stop it. We gotta go. It's a shipping company, so you ain't know they ain't no much. Come walk the trail, Henry Hudson, Fort Washington, going this way. Not to pay no tolls. He messed up. It puts me right on the George Washington. Been the way we came in. Yeah, it is. Walking up. We just did a loop. We did a loop. This is a nice spot. I didn't even know you could come up here. Actually, stargaze. Nobody come here in a day. Fort Siren Park. And again, you gotta go in there into that little museum. You gotta check the schedule. I don't know how to check it. It's worth the visit. That was like when the wars and stuff, you know, the first wars and all that. Those types of buildings. Those types of artifacts and things in there. Structure. They don't have cannons. You know what I mean? But either way, yeah, all these buildings are pre-war. A lot of them, not all, a lot of them are pre-war. These are old buildings. Everywhere now, and wherever there was like a parking lot or something, now it's new buildings. You know what I mean? That one is an old building, just getting work done to it. heard, wherever y'all watch it from. Not too long ago, a building collapsed, a high-rise building. But luckily, it was just like the incinerator where you throw the garbage in. And luckily, no casualties, no fatalities. But yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, right now we're on 187 in Fort Washington. Let's make it right here. Let's see again. I'm just as lost as you guys. Jay, what's up? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Dude, make a left here. Oh, can't even go left here because you're doing some type of work there. So this way we go. Welcome everybody. Happy holidays to everybody. Have a good, safe holiday. If you're stressed out, don't stress it. Let it all work out. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting closer to a tone, which I'm trying to avoid. We'll probably see the George Washington from here a little better. Get it right here, right in front of us. The screen looks like it's about to rain soon. Oh, look, I can pull over right here. No parking anytime. Shout out. It says no parking anytime. Look, the whole street is full of people parking. Look ahead, bro. No. He thought I wanted this one. I just trying to get around you. I didn't know he was trying to park me. Once I go this way, you can't even see it now. Let's see, we'll go around this corner. One way. I just came from that way. Wow. I thought I could turn right here. Literally run around the block. See how long it takes them to park. They're not even gonna fit there. We're not even gonna find out either because I'm going. We're not gonna find out. But yeah, she don't fit in there. She thinks she does. No cabe. Happy holidays. What could I say? New York City, if you've never been, that's new show on YouTube. That's how to get lost. Where you from? Oh. Now you never lost. You never lost in New York. Figure 190th. I'm on the west side. I'm from originally 183rd. East 183rd. So you already, I know I gotta go from the west to the east. Can't be lost. I don't know where I'm at. Go explore, Explore. I walked all of this. This is the way I walk. When I when I crossed the George Washington Bridge on foot, this is the way I walked. I'm gonna do it, but I'll have to mute the stream because on the bridge, it sounds like you, how you call that? When you jump out of a plane? Sounds like you doing that when you're on that bridge. Sounds like you jumped out of a plane. Look at this, oh my God, look at this. How we ended up, look at this, look at this. If anybody's been watching, look, we right back where we started. We are right, Ave Maria. We are right back. Look at this guy's live streaming or doing something right there. But wow. I told you I've never been here before. I literally drove around in a circle right back to Fort Taggart. Check that. Well, now I know. If I make the right over there, it'll bring me back over here. So you're ready. We keep it pushing straight. No more right turns. Only left turns. That was crazy. I thought I was gonna see something different. Different angle of how to get to the same place. Again, I don't know how many people stood or how many people left, but again, happy holidays. I keep saying it because people come and go. Happy holidays. What y'all eat on the holidays? Where y'all from, man? What y'all eating? Because not everybody eats turkey and ham and pernil and well, I don't know. We don't do like mashed potatoes at my house. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, mashed potato. We don't do mashed potato. We do potato salad, but we don't do mashed potato. A lot of people say lasagna. We don't do lasagna. But nothing wrong with it. Just saying. I know it's different across every pond. You know what I mean? Not everybody's eating turkeys. Again, that's if you celebrate. If you don't, I get it. It ain't for everyone. You know, Fort Tyrant. What am I talking about? I went over there so many times in the loop. I'm loopy. Fort Washington and West 185th. Fort Tyrant. What am I talking about? Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. But yeah, it's supposed to rain today. They said try to get everything done before the rain comes because it's supposed to be a washout. The way they were saying. We'll see. Yeah, good afternoon to everybody. I'm showing you how to get lost up in Manhattan. Everybody always only goes to 42nd Street or to Village and Canal and all that. They don't show no love to the Upper West Side. Dominican culture up here. Heavy Dominican influence on this side. This is it's nice. Thank you, man. It's nice, man. The city's nice, you know. Everybody's like, oh, there's nothing but rats there and this and that. Like, you know, it's not just, you know, like I was saying last time. Funny enough, a lot of the rats and all that is in Manhattan and Times Square and all that. You feel me? You see, this is normally the problem. Those garbages, there's garbage cans on the corner and all that, which is good, so people could throw stuff away. But at night, you know what happens. Sanitation has a different, you know, a different block every day. I would assume they don't do the same block. You know, garbage doesn't go out every day here. This is the bridge right here. You can make the right and get on the George Washington Bridge. Yeah. Can't do the cap. And that's what they say. They say the Bronx is ghetto. I mean, we're in Manhattan right now, but again, this is so close. I still consider it the Bronx, but this is Manhattan. This is Upper West Side. But again, no. Siberia, damn, it's Milo. Salute. Happy holidays. But yeah, now the ghetto, the Bronx is a nice place, bro. Again, you got your nasty places too. Don't get it twisted. You feel me? It's both here. You can have, you know, 1 block away. 1 block away could change everything. But again, nah, you know. Again, like I be telling people, you come here, you come to the Bronx, you come to the Upper West Side, you know what's gonna happen? You might have fun, yeah? You might want to come back here. This is what's gonna happen. Like I said, over here, we don't care what anybody got going on. You come, you give a head nod, we'll give it back. Say what's up, we say what's up back. But we not, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to get into your life, and you don't got to get into mine. You know? Yeah, that's the big problem. The big problem here is this: the double park, the triple park. If you let them, you know what I mean? This is the problem. You know, when emergencies and stuff is happening, the ambulances and all that have to pretty much tell these guys, excuse me, like, you know, can I get by? Because I have an emergency. That's why the city buses they give tickets now. Anybody double parked, the city bus snaps a picture of the license plate, boom, and then 5 minutes later, if the next bus passes, that one gives the ticket. The first one is the warning, starts the timer, and then the second one gives you the ticket. That's why you'll notice some people you'll see some people have license plates covered when they're double parked to avoid the ticket from the bus. And now even the sanitation, the street sweepers, same thing. There's alternate side parking here. Like let's say Monday and Thursday you can't park on this side of the street, and Monday and Thursday. So Tuesday and Friday you can't park on the other side of the street. And Wednesday is fair game, you can park on any side of the street. But if you don't move the car now, that same street sweeper gives you the ticket. Because people didn't, you know, I guess the meter maids got lazy and wasn't writing the tickets. And there was a word, we're gonna put an end to that. So that's what they did. And that's the bus right there, the city bus. So again, we'll see if we see any people with the plates covered. And if you see it, that's what it is. That's why they're doing it. You feel me? Because these guys are good because they're covered by the truck right now. Serbia. I said I did my fault, bro. Serbia. You know I'm a special kind of. You know I'm a special kind of individual. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to the world. You heard? Greetings to the world from New York at the moment. But we're going into the Bronx. Feel me? I'm from the Bronx. Just driving around Manhattan because I can. Upper Manhattan. Because again, you try to go downtown, I think after 72nd or something like that, they charge you now. Like $18, that congestion price. That's what they call it. Congestion pricing or something. Charge you like $18, $19 to go downtown. You used to be able to drive downtown for free, not no more. Now they charge you. Again, undecided. I figured, let me go. How about the one behind me? You want to go too? Yeah? Thank you. Thank you for letting me go. I have the right of way. Yeah. Lord out your Or yeah, it's just crazy, bro. The double park cars, the triple. I'm telling you, if you leave them, they'll triple park the car. They'll park in the middle of the yellow line. NYPD. Those are the traffic cops. Those are not. When you're out here, normally you normally be scared of the police and all that, depending on what you're doing. But when you see this NYPD traffic, you be like, ah, it's just traffic. They're cops, but they're not cops like the other kind of cops. You know what I mean? Welcome to New York City cops. These are just, they just write tickets. I don't think they have guns on them. And that's why I guess people don't consider them. They just write tickets and all that. A couple of them have gotten knocked out for writing tickets. But you're ready, even though they don't got a gun, knock a cop out, whether he's writing tickets or he's just a mechanic, you know what I mean? He doesn't even, he puts on the uniform but he works on cars. You hit him, you hit a cop. They ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to hear that. Meter maid is what we call it. A meter maid. This lane is wide open. You're over there lollygagging for what? 189th and Broadway. We're going to be going through Dykeman this time. You're ready. Live concert. I'll be wondering, how does YouTube work with the music and stuff? Because some people, I be seeing people doing DJ sets and all that, and then I try to do something once and then they took the whole audio away. That I'm like, what happened? I thought you could, you know what I mean? Like, they said I had a copyright strike, and I'm like, man, but how, you know, how people doing DJ sets and mixes and all that? And you get music, you gotta mute the audio and all that. Like, man, like, I'm new to this. I'm gonna forget that every single time. So yeah, I'm gonna take my audio all the time. Amazon is in full effect right now. Somehow we end up behind the camera. She's gonna make a left and then decided, let me make a right. Completely telling you. Ay, Dios santo. Another speed camera right here. Again, 25 miles an hour. Anything faster? This thing right here. Gotcha. Sending it to the mail. Not only do you gotta worry about the bus and the street sweepers, there's red light cameras, and then there's speed cameras. That one is a speed camera. From Scotland, damn, salute my brother. What's up? You're about to be in the Bronx in a minute. You're in Manhattan right now. 192nd, 193rd. Look, you see this guy's double parked there. You see why he got the trunk up? Because the license plate is on the trunk. You know what I mean? Both of them. That's why the trunks are up. The gate, what do you call it? The what? Either way, we're gonna make this right turn right here. I don't think I could turn on Dykeman from here either. We're gonna see right now. Look. Another one. Not the summer special for $13. The camera. So again, if you come through here at 30 miles an hour, you would have already been at $100. So that's two of them. The city's not playing. They're trying to get that money by all means. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it opposite. I'm gonna have to make a turn on. Excuse me. Can't turn under the train. So I'm gonna have to turn before the train. And then come around. one train passing. This is the Dykeman train station right there. Okay, we're gonna make a left right here. And again, we'll be crossing it. Wow, I gotta get something to eat. We'll be crossing into the Bronx, the boogie down. The boogie down Bronx. Welcome. I gotta get a better mount. I got this mount yesterday, but I think I'm gonna take this back. You see the freaking mount in the screen. I can't move it. It's just stuck on this position. And I don't like that. You're at these places like this where you see people, nobody covers their license plate, the bus don't pass through. It's only where the New York City bus passes through. So, the city bus doesn't pass through here, you can double park. You won't catch a ticket. Unless a cop comes or meter maid gives you a ticket. But again, only when the bus runs through. You will catch this sluggo. See the bus right there? That's one of the avenues. Then you will catch it. So don't do it. Look at all the Amazoners. They're waiting for, I guess, to get loaded up. So they can start their routes. It's just because I can't turn the camera. This is what I gotta do. I gotta turn the whole car. Now we'll make the right turn on Dykeman. I couldn't make the left turn, we were coming the other way. And I couldn't. What are you doing? This is Dykeman right here. This strip has everything. Eateries, you know, shopping for whatever, the home, for yourself. You know, clothing, everything. This is a big strip over here. Also, this is where the basketball games, not too far from here, where they play the basketball games. A lot of the NBA players come over here. That's what I'm saying. Everybody be talking that about New York, but NBA players come here to play in the parks here. Not every day. They got them Dykeman games going. I'm gonna come over here so you can see. So you can see how this gets. Pardon for all of y'all. My apologies. Happy holidays. You already. Happy holidays. Eat a lot, gain a little. And that's all I can say about that. You know what I mean? If you're the chef, salute to you, because you know, I know what it is to you know, be cooking all day, and in a few seconds, a few minutes, that's it, done. Damn, all that hard work and in less than 20-30 minutes. Savor the meal, you heard? Savor that. I slow roasted that for 12 hours. Don't devour that, you know what I mean? There we go. Uber Eaters. These are all the food deliveries on scooters. Yeah, you got Snipes, you got Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, you got Walgreens. Papi, you got it all, papi. What you need, my friend? What you need? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I gotta... And I'm gonna make this left here because If I don't make this left, then I gotta make a right and a U-turn. And ain't nobody got time for that. Always. I got the alphabet boys next to me, so I had to put the phone down. I had it front like I was getting a message. But yeah, luckily the light turned green for them. They almost that's the mount right there, you heard? Don't get it. That's them boys right there. The detectives. The jersey plates. We locked eyes. I'm like, oh God. Thank God I'm making this left. Here we go. Wow, did you see that? It literally went from red to green. You lied. I'm sorry. That thing did half a second. I had to follow the dude with the Georgia plate. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Again, can't keep sitting there. You seen the Maybach truck? Ooh. We're on Academy. And I don't know what cross street. Post. Yeah, Post and Academy. Again, double parkers, but FedEx and UPS and all of them, they don't even care. They get tickets all day, every day. They don't care about that. They write that off. Go down the, I see a cop from here. I'm not going that way. There was a checkpoint earlier when we crossed in on the bridge, on the Fordham Bridge. So you ready? They're out here pulling people over. Today, tomorrow, this whole week. You're ready. When they see the plates that are not from here, normally those are the people that are getting pulled over, and depending how you look, you're getting pulled over. If you're young, you're getting pulled over. You got tits? Pull over. Oh no, I can't. Oh man. This is not gonna be a good one for me here. Try to fight this traffic, niggas. If I make the right turn, it's gonna be worse. So I'm gonna go up to here to Broadway and make that right turn. It's the same strip we came through, 207. Another main avenue for everything you may need. You got the fast foods, you got all that. You got clothing stores, sneaker stores. This guy holding up traffic. Back on Sherman. Amazon. We're actually gonna turn here on Familiar. Just to not get stuck in that little traffic over there and make no sense. See what I mean? All the double parkers. This is everywhere. This is the problem. No more locked doors. 211s and Vermilion, if you're familiar. This is a better way to come because I avoided all the lights. Just hit this stop sign and keep it pushing. There's a lot of traffic going back. We're about to be in the Bronx right now. Probably less than 5 minutes, depending on the traffic. We'll be in the Bronx side, leaving Manhattan behind. You know what I mean? See, it says Riverdale Funeral Homes. Technically speaking, Riverdale is the Bronx, so you could say you're in the Bronx, but you're not. They just made a new building here too. See, that's the bridge right there, right in front of us. That thing, that tall structure you see right there. That's the. Once we cross that, we're in the Bronx. They're doing construction. Is he lifting something? No. See how the plate is blocked? That's to not catch the bus ticket. If they catch you covering the plate, it's worse than the bus giving you the ticket. Cop were to come and pull up on whoever owns that car and waits there, you're ready. You give them a bigger fine. Here we are, man. Welcome to the Bronx, New York. Welcome. Never been? Here now. Broadway and 25th. Broadway and 225th. There's the 7, BX7 bus. Crossing guard. Hey man, welcome to New York City. Happy holidays to everyone celebrating. Not everyone celebrates. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Taking no celebrations. Either way, stay blessed. Ready. Celebrate the festivities, the holidays. Looking forward to getting together with the family. Say that there's no traffic. There's always traffic. But yeah, this is the Marble Hill section of Bronx. And Riverdale section. Take you out to where you got multi-million-dollar homes. You know what I mean? People will be like, this is the hood, right? This is the hood because everything is cheaper on this side. Got a lot more bodegas, a lot more everything, barbershops, everything. And then you're gonna see the rich side. They don't got nothing there. They gotta come out of there. You know what I mean? They just have peace. Tranquility. That's what they got. But this is 230th and Kingsbridge Avenue. Here we are, headed to the Riverdale section. A lot of money on this side. These you're ready, a lot of money. You gotta have a lot of money to live over here. Imagine all the streets, though there's private streets. There's no street lights, no none of that. It's its own little community. And again, you gotta have that. You gotta have that loan money to be there. Definitely not no Section 8 where I'm about to take now. No government assistance at all. You gotta have that money. You know who'll be on this side? Completely off. You know who'll be on this side a lot? Tracy Morgan, man, comedian. I see Tracy Morgan a couple of times a year. No lie. And his SVJ Lamborghini. I mean, he has multiple cars. I've seen him in that one a few times. And but he's always right here, literally on 231st. I guess he grew up out here. So now he's always out here, but he's out here, you know, again, he must have people out here because he be out here. Man, Tracy Morgan. I was just watching that Eddie Murphy thing on Netflix. And he was there. I didn't expect to see Tracy Morgan. Eddie Murphy documentary. Him, Dave Chappelle, and Kevin Hart. I didn't expect to see none of them, honestly. So I went. Pretty funny if you didn't see his interaction in the documentary was pretty funny if you didn't see it. Because he wasn't in a big portion. But yeah, I'm about to take you out to some homes that you already. When I was doing Uber Eats and stuff like that, I had to bring a couple of orders over here. That's how I even know about it. Double park. Now catch the light. See? Tell them, but they don't hear me though. Happy holidays. Welcome to the Bronx, New York, Riverdale section. You're about to see some cribs that you're ready. Multi-million. Another speed camera. Manhattan College is there to the right. It's in the Bronx, but it's called Manhattan College. too. I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm over here yawning my life away. They say when you yawn, you're either hungry or tired. I'm not tired. I must be hungry. Yeah, this is the spot right here, 246. This is I think it's called Fieldstone. This is all private here. This is all for the people that got that generational wealth. You know what I mean? For people that have money that, you know, it's called Fieldstone, private streets. No parking, no standing, no soliciting. But yeah, this is in the Bronx again. This is a whole nother world here. This is a whole nother world here. You get lost in here. Yeah, these homes are multi-million-dollar homes. These joints are old. These joints are, you ready again to live here? You had to live here when they was building the world. This is again, these are private streets. You know what I mean? No meter maids come in here. No street sweepers. None of that. None of that. Everything is homeowners or the actual grounds itself. Homeowner just does things in the home, the grounds. They have people for the grounds. These homes are crazy. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up. Villanova Heights. That's the name of this section here. Look at that. I'm gonna reverse because look at what it says. Villanova Heights not open to the public. No walkers, no joggers, no bikers, no cars. So I can't even go in there. But yeah, this is Fieldstone over here. Got a nice little pool there. Not crazy. But yeah. Again, these houses are worth more than I'm gonna make this lifetime. So I only got to see them from the outside. Bronx. I'm actually trying to follow this car to see if I can get out this way. I don't even know. Yeah. It's the Henry Hudson right here. Henry Hudson Parkway. Take you into Mount Vernon, Yonkers, all of that. Bring you back into the Bronx, take you into Jersey, to downtown, Manhattan, to everything in between. You know what I mean? We'll make this left right here. Back the opposite way. There ain't nothing really happening. Yeah, a lot of nice houses over here, a lot of nice roads, a lot of nice scenery's nice, man. Don't listen to them when they say the Bronx is ghetto. Come see it for yourself. You might want to come back again and again. So you're gonna have a good old time. You're gonna have good food, Good prices. Good vibes, man. So when you come down here to visit, rent a car, take a bus, take a train, come on over. You go to random places, you feel me? Sometimes you go into a random place, this is like a mansion. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna do it, but this is like a mansion here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Empty. Again, if I were to hit the millions, I'd try to buy something like that. Still in the Bronx. You wouldn't even, you know what I mean? That thing is old, man. Wow. Nice, they had a camera there, so you know they're gonna see me good, man. But I'm not trying to harm anything. I'm just, you know. That's a big old crib. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of them back there in that Fieldston. There's a lot of mansions over there. Jesus, picked the worst road to drive through, man. Sorry. Not roads like this. Wave Hill. We're in the back of the back right now. Back of they call it Riverdale. Houses are not or were not cheap. I'm sure. Again, this is generation. This is not. This is old money. This is old money. You gotta have that. You know what I mean? You can come here, park the car, and walk this strip. There's a lot of nice homes on this road too. Again, like little mini mansions and expensive homes. Let's see if I can turn this. Can't turn it. They're on that side anyway. Are worth a lot of money back here. Again, you gotta have that money to be out here. Look at that leaf pile. That joint is makes you want to drive into it. They just raked it, not raked it. They working. Come through here 100 miles an hour. Hard work will be gone. But yeah, my people, welcome. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays to each and every one of you. If you celebrate the holiday, if you don't, regardless, you know, salute to you, your family at these times. But again, some people don't celebrate. Bad things that have happened in their lives or whatever, but either way, man, salute, you know, take care, don't overeat. So ready, the resolution is just to lose weight. That's what we always say. We eat a lot during the holidays, and then come January, like, oh, I'm gonna join the gym, pay the gym for a year. Go once, or you went once because you paid for it, so you had to go once. Then you didn't go again, and like, what's going on over here? You know what I mean? So eat a lot, gain a little. Have fun. Play some board games, take some videos, a lot of pictures. You know what I mean? So you can have those memories. That's all we have at the end, right? Memories. Make sure to make a lot of them. Like I always say, or take advantage while they're here. You already know. Nothing is promised. But that thing is for certain. You know what I mean? Nothing is promised, but there's one thing for certain. And that is that we're not going to be here one day. So while we're here, you're ready, man. Have fun, take care of each other. Private property. Can't even go that way. I mean, technically I can, but shout out to the Broken Muffler gang. Shout out. Yeah, like I said, we'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Blocks are real narrow through here. Nice back here, but again, you know, you gotta have that paper to be back here. You're not this is not an affordable living area. You know? Most of these buildings have doormen, have security, have, you know. The building I live in has none of the above. The building I live in has a lock on the front door. That's what I got. Doesn't have nothing else. No doorman, no security guards. It does have cameras. Half the time, something happens, you're like, oh, can I get the camera footage? Oh, the cameras don't work. Welcome to New York City. And nothing works, but everyone wants to get paid for the stuff that don't work. How is this even possible? This block is super narrow right here. So people normally won't fit dependent. Making sure just in case somebody don't. This is a two-way street, believe it or not. Young gal. Again, that was a two-way. It may not look like it, but that little narrow street is a two-way street. That's the end Hudson. Cross you into Jersey and all of that. Get narrow back here, but it's gonna start opening back up right now. We'll be over here by I forget the name of this. We're in Riverdale. I forget the name of this section right here. It's the Riverdale section, mommy. Welcome to New York City. Welcome to the Bronx. To Johnson Avenue. Hey, yo. Capping Street. That's what I was trying to remember. Capping. Capping Street. So for everybody that thinks that the Bronx is ghetto, I mean, again, you know, you got your ghetto places, but definitely not ghetto. Other changes that have happened less now. A lot of gentrification happening. So you already know things have calmed down everywhere. This is a good thing here. Yeah, there's a speed camera coming up, so I'm doing 30 right now. But you see right there it says 25 and the camera's right there, so I gotta slow it down. If not, for those extra 5 miles, I'll catch it to you. Somebody got their car booted. You get parking summonses and you don't pay them out here, they put a boot on your wheel. You can't move the car until you pay all the tickets that you had prior to catching the boot. It's a fee for the boot. Oh man, pay your tickets, people. If the amount you end up dropping is out of control. Not the ambulance. Ambulance trying to get through. This dude was trying to eat the light. Didn't work out that way. Yeah, we're on 230th and Riverdale Avenue, Bronx, New York. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. You know the vibes. Trying to show you the whole Bronx, one street at a time. Shout out to everybody traveling to New York for the holidays. Connecticut. We got Florida, we got Jersey, even though Jersey's our neighborhood. We live far in Jersey too. We got some people that live 5-6 hours into Jersey, so. We're gonna go down Irwin Ave. These are nice, quiet. These are quiet blocks, nice, you know. A lot of homes over here, not too many buildings. There are a few, more homes than buildings on this side right here. This is 231st and Riverdale. As I'm saying, some people like, they consider the hood, you know, like a few blocks to the right, you know, is more buildings, which in turn more minorities, you know, see more of my kind. And over here, you see all kinds over here, man. Not in the Fieldston though. The Fieldston, I never see any people. Even when I was doing the Uber thing, they would leave it at the door, so I didn't even, you know what I mean? But yeah, even you see these big buildings, you might be like, oh yeah, nah, these buildings are nice. Again, doormen, security, all that. All the amenities. All the amenities. Yeah, this is Irwin Avenue, Riverdale section of the Bronx. It's real nice over here. See these buildings like this with those terraces that big like that, big old terrace, you know it's nice. Some nicer buildings have a little thing, but it's not that big. Fit a decent little crowd there. What's going on here? What are they doing? Besides holding us up, what are they doing? Got someone behind me. Not up. Did a U-turn. Went back, but it's not an option at the moment. I think it's his first day on the job, the guy on the Bobcat, because it looks like he's messing the truck up. I mean, from this angle, I don't know what he's doing, but he's trying to get the arm out of the truck It just wasn't working his way. Now there's like 4 people behind us. So reversing is definitely not an option. Welcome to New York City, where everybody's in a rush to go home and sit on the couch. You know what I mean? I'm one of them. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of crying myself. I'm trying to hold me back. Get one goal and come on. They're doing some type of plumbing work. I see they have a water main. Oh. They got a water main there. That they working on. I was seeing this thing earlier that this kid, it's probably old already, it's new to me, that this kid had called ICE on these car wash workers, and he was calling ICE on them for a while, but they finally answered his call. Then he was tweeting about it, or I don't know if he was tweeting, but I know he did something. He pretty much posted about it, like posted boasting, like, oh yeah, I called ICE, and they finally answered, and it was a whole thing. And the crazy thing was, he was here on student visa, the dude that made the call, and the people got, I think 9 people got arrested in the car wash by ICE and all that. And the crazy part about it was the 9 people that got arrested by ICE, they were legal. You know what I mean? The kid was on a student visa, they were on work visas, but they was, their things was up to date. So there wasn't, you know what I mean? He called it on them. I don't know what happened to him, because I didn't how you call it? I didn't watch the whole thing or whatever. The video was a little long. But I was just like, ain't that some shit? He over here, he called the ICE on them, and he's not even, But I was watching a little bit of the video, and there was I guess like a pastor or something. He was saying how, they only really targeting the minority. And again, the minority, you figure everyone's a minority, right? Depending where you at. But the minorities meaning, brown and black. You know what I mean? Like us. I'm Spanish, I'm Puerto Rican, so to some people, Puerto Rican, Mexican, it was all the same to them. We all look the same. Sad but true. That's how some people see us. You feel me? So, but the pastor was saying that they're not doing that in Irish pubs. They're not doing it like in Polish churches. They're not doing checkpoints, ICE raids, and stuff like that in those places. And it's like, wow, it's true. Again, it's targeted. You know what I mean? And again, the kid called. Again, I don't know if something happened to him. The kid called that people got, ran up on. They got taken because nobody, I guess, they didn't even confirm. I guess they didn't check no papers or nothing. They just, ICE came, picked them up, took them all 9 of them got arrested. All 9 of them were legal. But if they would have did the check, they might have found out that they were legal. You feel me? That they were good to be here. But they didn't check. And I guess you already egg on their face. Because I'm assuming they had to let them go, because if they were legal and they wasn't doing anything wrong. And again, working, what do you care that they work in a car wash? Like, you want to work in a car wash? A lot of people complain about the jobs being taken, but are you going to work those jobs? You know what I mean? I'm not working in a car wash. I'm from here, but I'm not working in a car wash. I don't need to work in a car wash, but if I had to, I would, but I don't have to. So. But yeah, people complain about all that, you know, ICE this and that, and immigrants and all this other craziness. And again, most of the people that are getting picked up by ICE and all of them are again, are Spanish. That is like, damn, if they're not Spanish, they black. You know, if they not, you know, it's just out of control. Let me see. I had taken a thing. Let me see. No, I did not. I thought I did. And I was seeing this too. Let me see if I can put it on. Ooh, I had seen this yesterday. I don't know if y'all seen this. The Campbell Soup executive got caught on the secret recording. I'm literally reading it. What you guys are seeing. But he got caught talking about that the food is for poor people. You know, only poor people buy Campbell Soup. The thing is bioengineered, and you know, a whole bunch of other stuff that it was like, what? But it's crazy. Crazy. I guess he outed himself, because you know the company now is trying to say, oh no, he wasn't he's not a main guy. He's just you know, trying to minimize who the guy is or whatever. But he got caught out there talking about that Campbell Soup was for poor people, for, you know, people that are poor by that he doesn't need it himself. And he's like a you know, a big time, I don't know who he is in the company, but he's a big time dude. And they're like, nah, my boy. But yeah, it's crazy. The things that happen. The things that happen, you be like, oh my God. I'm sure he's kicking himself right now. And the guy that recorded him, because it was I guess a worker that recorded him. Because you know, a lot of times these people get comfortable disrespecting, you know what I mean? Disrespecting people's races. You know what I mean? They'll get comfortable if you leave people to, you know, let them disrespect you and your race and you know what you stand for. They'll keep on doing it because you allowed it. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I guess the guy that recorded him, you know, he was, I guess the big time Campbell's guy was comfortable around the other dude, and I guess he must have been disrespecting because the dude recorded it, you know, and released it or whatever. And you know, for whatever reason he did that, he might have just been tired of him talking like, yeah, I'm tired of you always talking the same thing, that Campbell Soup is for poor people and only poor people buy it, and you know. So again, if anybody messes with Campbell Soup, you might not want to, because they say that the meat is bioengineered. And I'm sure now they're gonna probably be scrambling to try to get real chicken and all that. But I never liked Campbell Soup anyway. So again, I'm Spanish, so we would normally get Lipton soup if we were gonna get any type of fake soup. We would get Lipton soup, or we get ramen. You know what I mean? You get 1,000 packs of ramen for like $1. So. And yeah, but we never did Campbell Soup. We never liked that soup in a can. But yeah, you might not want to. If you eat it, you might not want to anymore, because it said the meat is bioengineered, unless you're just eating like the noodles, you know. But again, you do what you want. You know what I mean? You do as you please. I think I'm gonna go have it my way. I think I'm gonna go to BK. I haven't eaten nothing all day. I was working. I finished earlier than I expected. And again, I just did about to eat because I got on the live and we're ready. About to go, okay? get something to eat and DK. Because your boy is starving. And it'll be right there by Van Cortlandt Park. Uh-oh, the horn walls. We'll see if I find a parking, I'll pull over and go inside the park right quick. But I gotta get something to eat. My stomach is starting to talk to me like, yo, my boy, was good. Are we gonna eat today or not? Because again, your boy is a hungry hippo right now. Man. But yeah, this is what is this? 240 what? 240 something in Broadway. Van Cortlandt is right here. You're gonna see it as soon as I make this turn. 240 at the Broadway. This is Van Cortlandt Park right here. As soon as they let me pass. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Roberta. This is Van Cortlandt Park right here, ladies and gentlemen. Handball courts. I used to come here. Some of my friends used to compete. Handball. Come over here. You got the bike thing or the skateboard, you know, either one. Skate park or the bike park, both of them give it up there. They do, what's that new thing now? Pickleball, I think it's called. This is the last stop on the one train too, you heard? Van Cortlandt Park. It's the last stop. Yeah. You either get off here or, you know, get right, you know, go back. That's the pool there. Let's see, can I park here? No, can't park. DK's right there, across. There might be a spot right here. Let's see. Yeah, Sirski. There's a spot right here. Again, you gotta always parallel park here. This isn't no, you know what I mean? A lot of people be praising my parking skills. Not really. Nobody does actually. But yeah, this is Van Cortlandt here, man. Burger King. Have a yellow right there. You know what I mean? I figure again, man, to the two people that are here, salute to you too, superstars, man. I appreciate you. Happy holidays to you guys. And again, I don't know how long you've been here. You might have heard it 1,000 times. My apologies. But again, just trying to spread that holiday cheer, you know what I mean? Just trying to, you know, lighten the mood if it's heavy. I'll take you into the park and ramble for like another 9 minutes. And then I'll clip it, man, so y'all can get to your day. So I'm gonna go have lunch. I know, not a great lunch. Pretty crappy, but it's quick and easy. This is the park. There's those flags are fallen soldiers. You know what I mean? This is like a memorial. There's benches and stuff, but you don't walk in there. I mean, you can, but you don't. One second. Happy holidays to everyone. Van Cortlandt Park. Your boy Julio Clips. Scruffy. About to get a haircut as soon as my son gets out of school. you want to come bird watching, you can do that here. I'm gonna go this way because I'm gonna have to go down too many stairs that way. So I'll go this way and sit on those benches over there. Like I said, just to the 2-hour mark, and then I'll cut it. But again, salute to the people who watched, and stood, and liked it. In the comments. I don't know if anyone subscribed because I don't know that until after it's over. But again, I appreciate everyone and everything. And you're ready, man. Have a good one. Have fun with your people. You know. Again, make a lot of good memories. You know. If you want to read all that, you're gonna have to wait until the video goes up, and then just fast forward to the ending so you can read all that. Look, speed camera. They are everywhere. You know? Of course, right now, the last parking, I could have gotten that one and walked less. But it's alright. I've been sitting down for 2 hours. So stretch these legs. I'm probably going to be driving to Florida soon. Like right after Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? There's a museum here. You know? Like I said, I'm gonna just sit here, man, for a little 5 minutes. My good buddy. But yeah, this is the track right here. Van Cortlandt. I think it's like a mile point 2 or 3 or something like that. Not 100% sure. But yeah, this is Van Cortlandt. People come here to just walk, you know what I mean? Walk the track. That's the pool right there, the blue and the yellow. Of course, it's not open because, you know, this is the memorial thing. Look, we could probably see one here. Memory of our departed comrades. This is, like I said, in the park is a little like memorial thing there. Yeah, this is the park. This is Van Cortlandt, one section of Van Cortlandt Park. They got some trails here that I'm telling you, I've gone on these trails. I've gone from here, the Bronx, into Yonkers, through the whole trail. And the trail didn't finish, it's just I got out because, you know, where I had to go, I had to exit. But the trails over there, you'll get lost in them. In the summertime, I'm going to go through there on the bike. I'm telling you, it took me an hour to get to Yonkers through that trail. And the trail didn't finish. But yeah, you'll get lost back there. Van Cortlandt Park, right on Broadway. That's Broadway right there. Yeah, again, I see, you know, one person keeps joining here and there, so the same thing, man. Thank you for watching. And he left. I don't know if it's the same person, but either way, thank you for watching. Happy holidays. Be safe. Have fun. Eat a lot. Gain a little. Don't fight. Make up with all your loved ones if you're fighting right now. It's not the time to be fighting. It's the time to be loving each other. You know what I mean? It's the time to be united. time to say, you know what? I was wrong. And I'm sorry. And however I can make it up, I'll do that. And if you're waiting for the sorry, hopefully you get it. Yeah, I mean, we almost at the 2-hour mark, people. Salute. If you stood here to the very end, you're a legend. Shout out. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Bronx, New York. I am Julio. Signing out. Until next time. All we can do is keep pushing. Never give up. Never surrender. Never let them see you sweat. You know what I mean? You can accomplish whatever it is you're trying to get. Whatever it is you're trying to get done, you can do it. Nothing's impossible. You just gotta stay consistent. Consistency is always gonna beat talent. You know what I mean? If you have talent but you're not consistent, you're not gonna get nowhere. And if you consistent and you don't have much talent, you're gonna go somewhere because you have some talent. They'll teach you some of the game. You know, they're not gonna give it all to you. Yeah, happy holidays to everybody, man. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. We're in Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx. I hope everybody has their family, and if you don't, you know, I'm sorry that you don't. We all have people we don't have with us no more, and let them rest in peace. We keep them alive with the memories, right? So, you already know, my people. Beautiful day in the Bronx. It's supposed to rain soon. Hasn't happened yet. Sitting here by the pool. About to go to Burger King. I'll get a quick little bite to eat. Because I'm just right there. That was the closest thing to me at the moment. Yeah. Where y'all checking in from, man? Got people from all over the world coming to New York right now. All the states are coming in right now. Gridlock alert. You know what I mean? Gridlock City. But yeah, it's past the 2 hours, so about to get off. Let me walk to BK. I'll cut it off in front. Cause I ain't got nothing going on until my haircut. It feels when